Let's play Pokemon Fire Red Part 4. Hello, welcome back. Recording this straight after Part 3. I've visited the Pokemon Center to heal my Pokemon. Now I'm back. This isn't how these parts are going to continue all the time. I think what I'll do is I'll either cherry pick I'll do some playing in between and cherry pick some events, or I don't know, at big events, record them, because oh fucking hell, because just recording all these events like this, it's not the most exciting it's not the most exciting way to do this. What was I going to say? I was going to say something about the internal clock and day and night time in this, because I can be a bit smug, because in the cartridges, the way they did it is there's a little battery, and when that runs out, your game data is wiped and the clock doesn't work. At least it did in Pokemon Silver, because it happened to me. I lost my Celebi. I had a Celebi. I went to one of those events, got one. I'd also got a Mew on my Pokemon Red cartridge, but that got wiped somehow as well. Went to the events, got those. Actually did compete in one of those events. I've still got the badges. I don't know why I'm not wearing them as a way of thing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah. Onto the thing. When the internal battery runs out, it wipes your data, and you can't save your data. At least on Pokemon Silver. And so what I did is one summer, while on holiday, I decided I was going to try and find a way to replace it. And you can. It's but you need some kind of weird locking screw. Not screw. You need some weird locking head to open it up, but you need to solder in a new battery and not fry the cartridge. Good fun. It's a good bonding experience. Get your dad involved. Good bonding experience. Anyway, with this, the day and night feature, I really like that, because there were things like Pokemon would only come out at night, and you could only evolve your Eevee into a Opera, into a thing or another thing. I can't remember. Someone will correct me. I can remember doing that. Playing these games again, it's bringing back years and years of nostalgia and memories that are buried deep in my subconscious. You know, the things about Pokémon Cards, and the first time you saw the anime. And that huge buzz was around. I think it was about 7 or 8 at the time when it all began, and it was fantastic. It was such a brilliant time to be around. I mean, I feel sorry for kids today, because they just don't have the same buzz or the same huge fads that we seem to have. They don't have the, at least I haven't heard about them. I haven't heard about, you know, the huge, in the same way that Pokemon had an impact on my generation. I just feel sorry for them. They haven't had that. They haven't had or won't have that. I don't know, that weird thrill that it's a strange thing that you get as a child, but I miss it. But playing these, it's bringing it all back. You know, the Pokemon card. I've still got my Pokemon cards somewhere in my room. And I can remember the joy when you went to get a new pack of Pokemon cards, and they came in that little foil packet, and the joy of opening it up and then seeing them inside, and then you'd take them out and you'd look through them to see what you'd got, and you'd have your fingers crossed that there was a shiny in there. They don't. I'll keep going on like this because I can rant about it. You know, you'd open it up and oh, it's a shiny! Yay! And they'd be all crisp and lovely. It was fantastic. All the and everyone, you'd take them into school and you'd be showing them around, going, "What have you got? Oh, I haven't got that. Can I switch it for that? I'll trade you this for that." And everyone would have the shiny Machamp. Everyone would have that because it came in that starter box. You'd have a starter box of Pokemon cards, and you'd have a Machamp in there. And all through the years of Pokemon cards, I don't think I ever once battled with them. You know, it was like top trumps, but you could battle with them. I don't think I ever did that. It was all about that joy of collecting them. If I wanted to battle anyone, I'd battle someone on a Pokemon game. I'm remembering all these backdated memories. I'll stick on Pokemon cards this part. I was going to do something about the battery, but that's kind of died. The Pokemon cards thing. Or the one thing was do you remember the hype there was around Charizard, that it had got this arcane status, that it had this I can't think of the word. I'll continue battling and just talking. It had the it was revered is the only word that I can think. It was almost mystical. It was that was the one thing that you always hoped you'd get in your Pokemon card packet. You'd open it up and there it would be, but it never happened, except to a mate of mine who on his birthday, oddly enough shared a birthday with me, but that's beside the point. But on his birthday, got some Pokemon cards from his parents. In the Pokemon cards, there was a Charizard, a shiny Charizard, the original, and everyone knows since that day. Everyone knows Charizard kicks ass. Full stop. Or as you like to say in America, period. But for but for us, that's the name of a women's menstrual cycle. So we don't use that word. Full stop. That's the reason I picked Charmander as my first Pokemon. It's why I picked Fire Red, because the cover, Charizard on it. Everyone knows Charizard kicks ass. Full stop. He's the greatest Pokemon of them all. Bar none. He looks the best. He's a fucking dragon. But what else was that? I'm just remembering my first Pokemon card. Everyone had them except me. I can remember because I was just begging my parents, "Can you give me some Pokemon cards? Give me some Pokemon cards!" And they said no, because they were mean like that. They're lovely though. They didn't want to just expend the money on some useless fad. If only they knew. But anyway, sorry, sip of tea. I can remember going around the playground. Everyone had them, and I'd be going around to people just saying, "Come on, can you spare a Pokemon card?" I was like some weird leper, or some weird, "There's some change, spare a Pokemon card, play." And someone did. They gave me an Eevee card. I don't know if you care or not. Oh, I'm running over 10 minutes. But yeah, I can remember and having it. And it's just this thing. It was the only card I had for ages, but then it built up, and I got more and more and more, and I got things. You'd build up your shinies, and you'd build up your dark Pokemon. You'd build up the rocket Pokemon. Ah, I'll talk about this in another part, but nearly over 10 minutes. So, well, that's 2 parts recorded. I'll do some more training, and then I'll come back when I'm going to do some more exciting stuff. So I'll see you later. I'm off to play this some more. Brilliant. Bye bye. Ta for watching.